Just when you think stupid is and stupid does, and it can't get much stupider than the stories that you guys have been hearing, then you get a story like this and you're just like, are you kidding me? Look at the title, read it. I cannot make this up. Got to give you guys a disclaimer before I get too disrespectful and give you guys the details. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all might be wondering why I'm showing these dogs and cheeseburgers and Burger King. Somebody said her face looks lopsided. Oh my God, y'all are being bad just like me. I am such a bad influence. But if y'all got more bad names you can call her, feel free because she deserves it. I'm getting this story from lawandcrime.com. They're pushing out the best content, so shout out to them. That person that you guys saw on my screen is 32 years old, allegedly. A woman in Indiana is taking yet another L. Y'all said she looked like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. She does. She really does. Wow. That is a bad looking woman. Jesus. Anyway, allegedly 32 years old, a woman in Indiana is facing multiple felonies for allegedly trying to stab her dog for stealing her chicken sandwich only to miss and accidentally stab her 1-year-old niece in the neck. Boom, 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 boom. Real. God, can you get any more dumb? I don't think you can. I don't think you can be any dumber than this. Like, there are levels of dumb. And this has to be like scraping the bottom of the barrel. Let me read this again because that's the whole story. I could stop right there. That's literally the entire story in 2 minutes. She is facing multiple felonies because a dog that she had tried to steal her precious chicken sandwich. I thought it was a burger, but they said a chicken sandwich. The dog ate it, and she tried to stab the dog as if that already wasn't bad. I guess that's okay. If she would have stabbed and killed the dog, I guess that's fine, right? Maybe somebody needs to call PETA and investigate. They can do an investigation also for animal abuse. But she took a knife and missed the dog and stabbed her niece. And I have so many questions. First of all, why would you leave a chicken sandwich just sitting down? Jesus. This is sad because a baby was injured. Y'all stop laughing. Y'all being bad. Stop laughing. This is bad because a baby was injured. So you just take out a chicken sandwich, you unfold it, take the wrapper off of it, and you lay it down. You go, I guess, in the bedroom or whatever. You go play your little Fortnite or whatever. Whatever you're doing, I don't know. Then you come back and you realize your chicken sandwich is gone. Oh, crap. The dog ate my chicken sandwich because I guess it had, like, that doggy look in its eyes, that happy feeling like, oh, yes, I'm nice and full now. Thank you so much for leaving that out. I guess you didn't want it. You left it unattended. So the doggy came and ate because the doggy was hungry, and that's just what dogs do. You leave your chicken sandwich sitting on the table, and the dog just gonna go get it. So her thought was not to say, bad, boo-boo, bad, go outside and go get in the cage or something like that. No. What did this woman do? Because you see, she's kind of one of those people that has because, YouTube is changing their policies. So y'all know I can't talk about people's weight and their size anymore. But she has one of those, y'all know what I'm trying to say? And one of those boom, 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 boom. I always find it fascinating how those type of people are always harming children behind food. Don't y'all think that's crazy? They're either starving children or harming children over food some type of way. But she didn't think to just send the dog outside or put the dog in a cage. No, she was like, I'm going to murder this dog. And she went and grabbed a knife. Because I'm assuming you didn't grab the knife to spank the dog with the knife. You didn't grab the knife to gently jug the dog to make him bleed a little bit. I'm assuming she was trying to kill the dog. And she's so slow with all of this bloop, 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 all of that. Bloop, 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 bloop. And her arms was a little bit too slow. And she swung and missed and stabbed a 1-year-old baby. And then my other question would be, since this is your niece, so one of your siblings' kid, why were you babysitting this child? Why did they trust this beast of a woman with tattoos on her face and neck and let this child stay with her is beyond me. Her name is Sharon C, the letter C, Key, Key, was taken into custody on Wednesday. So Sharon C. Key was taken into custody on Wednesday and charged with 1 count of neglect of a dependent resulting in serious bodily injury and 2 counts of criminal recklessness committed with a deadly weapon, court records reviewed by Law and Crime. According to a probable cause affidavit, officers with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department shortly before 11 p.m. on Tuesday responded to a call regarding an injured toddler at the Days Inn. So not her home. She was at the Days Inn and had to go get her some Burger King, a chicken sandwich. Them chicken sandwiches must be good in a mug. Like, y'all remember when Popeyes came up with their chicken sandwich and people was arguing and fighting with each other, and they had lines that went all the way out to the street, and they had these big long hour waits on chicken sandwiches. So is Burger King doing it that good? Because I don't know. I don't eat at Burger King. I don't eat that type of crap, so I wouldn't know. But she was injured at the Days Inn Hotel located at the 8300 block of Craig Street. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders said they immediately located a 1-year-old girl who was suffering from what appeared to be a stab wound to the neck. Emergency medical personnel rushed the child to Riley Hospital for children for treatment. Indianapolis Fox affiliate WXIN reported that the child was initially admitted to a facility in critical condition, but was later upgraded to stable condition. So she literally stabbed this child so bad that she almost killed the child. The child's mother, who is also Key's sister, told investigators that Key called her at about 10 a.m. that morning and asked if she could stay with her at the Days Inn. Key was dropped off at the hotel later that morning and drank alcohol for most of the day. So it sounded like she didn't have nothing better to do with her life but drink. At about 10:30 p.m. that evening, the sisters went to Burger King, which is why we had their logo on the screen. Let me see if I can get that back up here. Bam! Burger King. You can have it your way. They went to Burger King and arrived back at the hotel about 20 minutes later and went up to their double bed room. The mother said she laid her daughter down on her stomach atop the bed closest to the window and went into the bathroom to give her son a bath. A short while later, the mother said she heard loud noises from the bedroom, so she walked out and saw that Key was holding a knife in her hand and her daughter was bloody and screaming on the bed. Immediately, Key addressed the child's injury, stating it was an accident as the mother grabbed a towel and wrapped it around the wound on the back left side of her daughter's head and applied pressure before calling 911. Jesus. The mother said that after she called 911, she turned around and saw Key walking down the hallway towards the exit. She then ran down the stairs to the front of the hotel looking for Key and waited for the police to arrive. Officers found Key hiding in some bushes near the hotel and placed her under arrest. In an interview When an interview with detectives, Key allegedly said that her pit bull had taken the chicken sandwich she got at Burger King and eaten it. Key then became mad and allegedly went after the dog with her knife. The dog then jumped on the bed where the victim was laying while trying to avoid Key. In an attempt to stab the dog, Key allegedly said that she missed, accidentally hitting her niece instead of the animal. Just can't be that dumb. The victim's grandfather, Tracy Griffin, told the news that he wants Key to be held accountable for this. So my question to y'all is, how much time do y'all think she needs in prison? I really don't know what the appropriate sentence for this is. I just say whatever they give her, she deserves every bit of it. My granddaughter will be scarred for the rest of her life, Griffin told the station. She should have known that baby was sitting right there, and I want the book thrown at her. Key is scheduled to appear in court again at 9 a.m. on Friday, according to court records, and this document came out on September 21st, so there will be more coming from this. So maybe we can report when we get an actual verdict. So let me give you guys the fair usage. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. I'm just curious, did she not think that they wasn't going to find her in the bushes, considering the fact that you're not going to miss her, right? Nonetheless, please hit that thumbs up, share the story, and yeah, we'll bring you guys an update for sure when we get the rest of this story, okay? All right, let's get it.
Thanks. Tonight, a 1-year-old girl is recovering at Riley Hospital for Children after police say her aunt stabbed her.
It was just less than 2 hours ago that our John Duran got a look at some of the court documents detailing what police say happened at the time of that stabbing.
Around 10:45 Tuesday night, IMPD officers were called to a Days Inn off 82nd Street in Castleton on report of an infant that had been stabbed. A 32-year-old woman has been arrested.
Complainant said her 1-year-old daughter has been stabbed in the neck. Stated sister did so on accident.
Court documents show the suspect is the victim's aunt. Police say she was trying to stab a dog that ate her sandwich. She missed and stabbed the 1-year-old girl.
As you can imagine, an infant, you get in that call, you hear that on the radio, and again, your heart drops. And so I'm glad they were able to get here as soon as they can.
The probable cause affidavit shows the infant got stitches to her head and ear and has a fracture in her skull, but is expected to survive. The baby's mother was reportedly in a different room with her son when the stabbing happened and immediately called 911. The suspect, who initially left the hotel before she was arrested, has been preliminarily charged with criminal recklessness. In Indianapolis, John Duran, 13 News.
A woman is accused of stabbing an infant. This happened inside a hotel in the Castleton area.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells explains how Metro Police made a quick arrest in the case.
After the stabbing, police say they found the suspect hiding out near a bush outside this hotel. According to police reports, the suspect tearfully confessed that the stabbing took place by accident. Just after 11 o'clock Tuesday night, IMPD officers were called to this Days Inn and found a 1-year-old girl stabbed in the neck. Police arrested the girl's 32-year-old aunt, Sharon Key, for criminal recklessness.
I want her to be accountable for this. My granddaughter is going to be scarred for the rest of her life.
Tracy says his granddaughter is expected to survive. After the stabbing, the child's mother, who was also in the hotel room, quickly called 911. The suspect told police the family went to Burger King to pick up some food, then returned to the hotel. According to this narrative, Key claims her pit bull ate her chicken sandwich, so she got mad and chased the dog around the room with a knife. When the dog jumped on the bed where the child was lying down, Key said she tried to stab the dog but missed and stabbed her niece by mistake.
It's stupid, for one. But at the same time, she's a grown-up. She should have knew that baby was sitting right there. I want the book threw at her.
Jail records show Key has been in and out of jail more than...
Oh my God, did he just say "dude"? He did not say that. And I wasn't going to get onto this, brother, because I feel him. I totally feel him. And brother, I'm sorry if you watch this. Look, Here's what you got to understand. My mama used to be a teacher, so it's drilled in my head to try to pronounce things properly. And I think he said, I want the book threwed at her. Let me make sure I heard that correctly.
Stabbed her niece by mistake.
It's stupid, for one. But at the same time, she's a grown-up. She should have knew that baby was sitting right there. I want the book threw at her.
Joe Rick
Knew that baby was sitting right there. I want the book threw at her. I knew that baby was sitting right there. I want the book threw at her.
It's not the food. Sir, the correct terminology is thrown. Okay, black people? Thrown. Threw is past tense. Throw is present tense. Dude is no tense. Just goodness, man. That's no tense at all. It's not dude.
Joe Record Show Key has been in and out of jail more than 20 times over the last decade. This affidavit claims she pleaded guilty to stabbing another woman with a box cutter during a fight at a gas station in 2020. Key was released from the Department of Correction in March for that crime. Key's family says she has struggled with drug and alcohol addiction and mental health issues for years. They wish the city would assist those in need instead of simply cycling them in and out of jail.
This city needs to do better. All they do is slapping her on the wrist.
Finally, formal charges are still pending, but criminal recklessness is a low-level felony that carries a punishment of between 6 months and 2.5 years behind bars. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
Thank you. An Indianapolis woman is arrested and accused of stabbing an infant inside a hotel in Castleton.
Fox 59's Jesse Wells explains how police quickly made an arrest.
After the stabbing, police said they found the suspect hiding out near a bush outside this hotel. According to police reports, the suspect tearfully confessed that the stabbing took place by accident. Just after 11 o'clock Tuesday night, IMPD officers were called to this Days Inn and found a 1-year-old girl stabbed in the neck. Police arrested the girl's 32-year-old aunt, Sharon Key, for criminal recklessness.
I want her to be accountable for this. My granddaughter is going to be scarred for the rest of her life.
Tracy says his granddaughter is expected to survive. After the stabbing, the child's mother, who was also in the hotel room, quickly called 911. The suspect told police the family went to Burger King to pick up some food, then returned to the hotel. According to this narrative, Key claims her pit bull ate her chicken sandwich, so she got mad and chased the dog around the room with a knife. When the dog jumped on the bed where the child was lying down, Key said she tried to stab the dog but missed and stabbed her niece by mistake.
It's stupid, for one. But at the same time, she's a grown-up. She should have knew that baby was sitting right there. I want the book threw at her.
Joe Record Show Key has been in and out of jail more than 20 times over the last decade. This affidavit claims she pleaded guilty to stabbing another woman with a box cutter during a fight at a gas station in 2020. Key was released from the Department of Correction in.
So Sharon Charlene Key is a violent MFer. Y'all see that? So she was fighting and she always gets something to stab and cut somebody. That is a horrible mentality. You know what? Just because of her previous charges and accusations or whatever you call it, just because of that alone, I think that this person is dangerous to society. And instead of that 6 months to 2 years, I think she probably needs to be facing 5 to 10 years. Because clearly she is a danger to society and everybody else. That is just dumb. Charlene Key. Sharon Charlene Key.
March for that crime. Key's family says she has struggled with drug and alcohol addiction and mental health issues for years. They wish the city would assist those in need instead of simply cycling them in and out of jail.
This city needs to do better. All they do is slapping her on the wrist.
Finally, formal charges are still pending, but criminal recklessness is a low-level felony.
So I'm not sure what people really expect for the police and the courts to do with people with mental illness. You just put them in jail and get them back out. Yeah, no, that's not fixing them. It's really not. But we have to start asking ourselves, if people like this pose a danger to children, should they be given another second chance and a third chance and a fourth chance? Like, I don't think we can continue to put children at risk, let alone other people. I don't really know what the solution is to that until somebody actually comes up with a good solution. That's really all you could do, is just say, you know what, we have to punish the crime. And it's just as simple as that. And I think for what she's done in her past as well as this situation, 5 to 10 years sounds good enough for me. And you would just hope that maybe they spend that much time in jail and learn not to have tools of destruction and get mad over chicken sandwiches and try to stab and kill dogs and end up almost killing a baby. What else can you do? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you have a better suggestion, please post it and let me know, okay? Thank you.